But yeah, that T500 Fairweather Thought might be an important one to have. Because who knows, I might be fighting the Scab Leader with the armor set. Okay, so we've spoken to Gary. I guess I can try to talk to Morel again.
We'll be on our way soon. Thank you again for lending a hand.
Did you know Gary was hiding the armor?
Hell no. I had no idea. And I'm still cross with him, to be honest. It's not like him. He's got his quirks, but dishonesty, disloyalty are not one of them.
Thanks.
The man mutters in the distance. He doesn't dare say more. Okay, I'll get going. And one more time for Gary.
Always a pleasure to see an officer of the law.
Uh-huh.
I mean, officers.
Mm-hmm. Alright, that's it. Okay, so I guess there isn't really much else left to do. Oh. Oh.
Yes?
Sorry. I meant to press the yellow orb. Is it gone? There we go. There. It's almost impossible to get a fire going this near to the ocean. Alright. So that white... So the white outline I can't reach because the fence is blocking my path to it. Is that right? Unless there's a way to go underneath the promenade. But yeah, let's see. So zoom. Oh, this is as far out as I can zoom. I did actually get rid of the thought that gives me a boost to zoom out distance, but it's only 20%, so I can't imagine it be that useful. And yeah, I can't walk underneath really. Let's see if I can kind of hug the side of the wall. Because the game does not seem to want to let me to choose the white outline. So I guess I can't do it. Alright, well, never mind. Again, just exploring this a little bit over here. Doesn't seem to be anything nearby. We'll scoot around. Oh, is this a trap? Oh, hang on. Let's see. This section of the coast hasn't been used in decades. And this is the trap.
There's a trap in the reeds at your feet. Looks like the same one you saw Morel set before. Same mesh, same wiring.
Look around.
The reeds rustle confidentially, while the residential building, menacing in the darkness behind you, shield them from the wind. When this district was booming, the reeds were kept at bay. Nothing obscured the freshly painted facades. Nowhere for drunks and adventurous teenagers to hide. Now only the wind blows.
Reach for the trap.
Locusts are crawling around in the trap, confused but uneaten. You see no carnivorous reed phasmid gorging on them.
Big surprise. Anyway, 1 down, 3 to go.
Damn, I was hoping it would be in the first one. No need to grin, I'm not expecting to find anything. I'm helping some citizens get some fresh air. It'll be in the next one, surely. Say nothing, just put the trap down. I mean, it being in the first one would have been very nice, but I wasn't expecting it, so yeah.
I meant no offense, just...
The lieutenant doesn't know how to finish the sentence. He looks at you, putting the trap back on the ground. Alright, what's this? The boathouse is shoddily constructed. A strong breeze might blow it over. Some more money. Hello, what is this? Right, is there anywhere else I can go down and to the left? No? Okay, let's investigate the wall.
A scattering of bullet holes is spread across the cracked wall, reaching from one corner to the other.
Look, Kim, even more bullet holes. Something's definitely gone down here.
Correct. The density of the bullet holes is unusual. Even in a general average bullet hole frequency in Martinez sense. Grim affairs. Meaning, this is a lot of bullet holes. Looks like fully automatic rifle fire. Something you don't see these days.
Why not?
The manufacturing and sale of automatic rifles was curtailed after the revolution. The destructive power of such tools proved to be too much. We do need to retain some humanity in this world.
Mm-hmm. So, Visual Calculus 5. There's bullet holes in the plaza, bullet holes in the backyard, and we know about the resolution, but it's still only an even check. So, before we do this, I'm going to try and see if I can improve my Visual Calculus. So, let's have a look-see. So, we have Visual Calculus. Ooh, anything for Visual Calculus. Right, the glasses. Visual Calculus. Ooh, the jacket. Anything else? Visual Calculus wise? That takes Visual Calculus away. And that's it. Okay, so. Have another look.
A scattering of bullet holes is spread across the cracked wall,
Alright.
reaching from one corner to the other.
It's a check of 7 against 15, so we got a high chance of doing it now, so let's give it a go.
Unable to piece together the big picture just now, there's a hole in their hypothesis.
Fine, okay.
A scattering of bullet holes looks like one giant smiling mouth, smiling its deadly smile.
Let's put a skill point into Visual Calculus. I mean, it is my signature skill, so I'm fine with this. So it's at 8. 92% chance of doing it now. Okay.
A scattering of bullet holes is spread across a row of ghostly shades stand facing the wall. There are many of them, a dozen at least, their heads lowered and eyes blindfolded. It's quiet. No sound. No movement.
A firing squad?
10 meters away, other shades are lined up in an orderly manner. Automatic rifles primed. A gust of wind blows by. The coats of the firing squad flap slowly in the breeze. A single person stands on the side. Snowflakes fall on the wooden planks and the surrounding sand dunes, covering the land with the white of innocence.
That's a interesting collection of faces on the left-hand side.
A long time has passed since the moment of this fusillading. Rain and brine have since washed all the blood away. Not a trace remains.
What is this?
The abundance of bullet holes leads to two options. Either an inordinate amount of executions were performed here, or they did not use a conscience round, where only one soldier has the loaded rifle. Looks like this was a mass execution with everyone fully armed.
Alright, look at the people against the wall.
A host of men, probably in everyday clothes, ragged from the conflict and covered in dust. They were not sitting, a common practice for executions in some nations, as demonstrated by the height level of the bullet holes.
And it looks like they were all facing towards the firing squad as well.
They stand, facing the wall.
Oh, right, no.
It's impossible to discern any details about their personality or background.
Look at the line of soldiers.
7 men in combat uniforms and dark coats, holding automatic rifles aimed at the people. Soldiers from some side, but from which one?
Look at the person standing on the side.
The commandant, the one who gives the order. Machine gun fire crackling through the air. The lights of the muzzle flashes dancing on his face.
Kim? Who was who in this execution? Kim can't see this, so this doesn't make sense. He's not going to know what I'm talking about.
I don't know. I don't know who died here, lined up beside that horrible wall. It could have been any of the parties involved in the revolution. Perhaps the ones executed here were the loyalist conservatives, killed by the communists at the start of the Civil War. Or it could have been the communists, put to death during the last stretch of the conflict by the coalition forces. It could even have been the employees of the failed R&D center down the coast, as their building was taken over by the revolutionaries.
Or maybe...
What about people from the coalition, the so-called moralists?
Yeah. It's very unlikely the coalition forces were the ones who died here. They were always the last ones against the wall. To be honest, if a coalition member was anyone in this situation, it was the commandant, the superior giving the orders.
Okay, I guess Kim can see what I'm referring to. Because I thought doing this visual calculus was a recreation in my own mind, but Kim seems to know that there was... Well, I guess if it's a firing squad, that's kind of an easy thing to put 2 and 2 together, is someone has to give the order. Alright, goodbye.
A cold sea wind blows away the figures.
Okay, what's this? The sign says, Entree interdite. An old ticket taker booth no longer in operation. Take all. Take all. Potent Pilsner. Did I already have Potent Pilsner? I guess I did. 12 uses. Check the box again. Nice. Pick up the Royale. Ah, a locked door. The door is not only barred shut, it is inaccessible. Found Peepo Peepo. So, what is this? +2 logic, ultimate peak focus, -1 perception, eyes on the road. The small wire framing inside this futuristic looking Found Peepo hat gives it the aerodynamic shape of a swoop skier's helmet, but none of its protective qualities. Covers the wearer's ears and eyebrows to bring down the drag coefficient. It looks kind of silly on me. But that might be because I'm still wearing the glasses, actually. So let's put on t-shirt. Oh no, not the t-shirt. No. The RCM jacket, I think. And then the glasses. What am I wearing? Yeah, I don't really like the hat that much compared to the beanie. The beanie fit. No, I need the glasses different. Having oversized glasses makes it look silly. Also, my hand is just clipping through my head, so it's hard to see. Right. Bit of a better look, maybe? Let's switch the glasses up again. So, this one? No, oversized. That's better. Take away logic. Logic's 4. Okay. Those are dumb. I guess the visual calculus stuff is fine. Those are okay as well. I'll just stick with these. Alright. Okay, so... I think we have thoroughly explored everything on this side. I'm just wondering if there's a place where I can get to without having to go all the way around again. But I guess not. Yeah, it looks like I have to go all the way back around again. Well, at least we've explored all of this in its entirety. I assume Morel and Gary will have disappeared by now? Yeah, so that's the trap that Morel set up.
This is the trap Morel just set. Checking it over, he said, is just a technicality. But
Look
the
around.
reeds by the abandoned campsite sway and tremble while the snow falls all around. It's good the cryptozoologists left. This isn't a very cozy place to stay night after night. The later it gets, the colder. Remnants of the camp can still be seen in the sand. The fire that's gone out. You feel strange, somehow.
Reach for the trap.
This trap is also full of panicked locusts. No sign of any cryptozoological beast inside.
Another empty trap.
The lieutenant takes a note more out of habit than duty. Let's keep going, the next one's a looking one. How are you enjoying the cardio, Lieutenant? I'm quite enjoying it myself. Again, I want to make it absolutely clear that I don't really believe that the phasmid exists, okay? Say nothing, just put the trap down. You enjoying the cardio?
Always up for a good jog. Otherwise, would I still be on this case with you?
He smiles and raises his collar. It's windy. He's got a point. I have been dragging him around several different places. You know, it's 12:30 at night. I'm sure this was not entirely his plan for investigating the murder case. But to be fair, we did find another body. So, you know, you kind of have to do your due diligence. Relax, it's not yours. You didn't crash every MC in Revachol. Hopefully. So, I guess I didn't see that wheel before. But yeah. Alright, so again, that's the phone. We're going to go towards the dunes near the radio tower, so there should be a trap up ahead. And then the last one's the canal, which is kind of the direction where we need to go anyway. So we'll go back on ourselves. So chances are that red check is just kind of a formality of, you can't do this really.
This trap's not too hard to spot, once you know what to look for. Keeping it hidden has not been a priority for the cryptozoologist.
Look
The
around.
reeds shake sadly in the coastal breeze. Snow specks the stalks. Most of it melts quickly. The reeds seem to be waiting for something. The wind picks up here, near the cape's end, surrounding the narrow strip of land from 3 cardinal directions. It's cold for this time of year.
Reach for the trap.
Nothing but locusts in this trap as well. Definitely no cryptozoological monstrosity.
Empty as all of them. One more of these and we are done.
His face is red from the cold sea air. He crouches to catch his breath. Bummer it wasn't in here. You getting tired? One more time and we're stressed that I did not expect a cryptozoological monstrosity to be in this trap. Say nothing, just put the trap down. You getting tired?
No, I'm fine. I didn't mean to complain, it's just...
He's short-winded. The sentence ends there. Alright. For someone who is an alcoholic, I'm certainly outpacing or outlasting Kim, which is not what you'd expect. Keep going. Ooh, hello. A primer for small kids. An interactable. A textbook for the first grade in primary school. On the cover, a humanoid teddy bear is pushing a wheelbarrow full of letters. He's not doing a good job. The letter S is dangerously dangling from the cart, while E fell off a long time ago. Children should pay more attention. Well, because this is a book, this is used for passing the time, I think, so we'll leave it be. Ooh, there's 2 things to check, actually. So, this one? Right, it's locked. The door is closed for today. Time to put the kids to sleep. You're still outside. What are you doing outside at 12:30?
The old woman still sits in her chair, continuing with her chores. As she does so, she quietly hums to herself. The buzz of electric lights blends together with the slow rumble of the ocean waves at night. There's a gap where the name of that song should be. You should ask her about it right now.
You're still up?
Yes, I can't really sleep anymore. Only a few hours a night. It happens when you grow older.
He sloshes the water in the bucket around for a
My
bit.
suggestion is, don't grow any older than you already are. That's old enough. What's troubling your mind?
Yeah, it's a nice sentiment, but unfortunately, time advances ever forwards. I found this jacket, but it's filthy. Could you wash it for me?
I can wash it for you, but it's going to take about a half an hour. Think you can stay put for that long?
I mean, it's already 1:45, so sure, why not?
Hell yeah. No, we must run around ceaselessly. It would be torture to stay put.
I could use a breather. It's been another track and field day.
The lieutenant says, rubbing his thigh. Yeah, I'll wait. Let's give him a breather.
Well, hand it over then, and I'll see what I can do. Must say, I'm proud of this one. It's pretty nice underneath all that filth. I hope you'll have an easier life in your hands.
Thank you. Goodbye, I'm off. That only took 15 minutes. So, we got the Faln Windbreaker. +1 pain threshold, element proof. +1 half-light, always hot. -1 drama, sweat like a pig. This windbreaker is like a protective cocoon, placing the wearer's torso into a pocket universe where wind, water, and dirt and fire cannot harm them. Huge writing, 100% synthetic, is proudly displayed on the chest. It lets absolutely no air through. Warning, item is not actually fireproof. Ooh. That's nice. That is nice. I do like that. So it takes away drama, so that goes down to 4. Gives more physical instrument and, what was it? Oh, half-light pain threshold. So pain threshold 7, half-light 6. That's not bad. I kind of like that. It doesn't really go with the jeans that I've got. So if we put the Faln pants on, and then I don't have the right hat yet. I mean, the Dick Mullen hat would fit fairly nicely, but otherwise, yeah. I think I'll stick with the cloak for now. But it is nice to have that. It completely covers up the neck thing as well. So, but yeah, we'll keep the jacket on for now. Okay, so I can go into the house. Whoa, Lillian, what are you still doing up?
Aye, the sea's gonna calm down soon. I can feel it. The wind is turning southeast. What's on your mind, officer?
Lillian the Netpicker. I'm looking for someone else, actually.
Oh? Who?
That's it. I'm not looking for anyone else right now.
How can I assist you then, officer?
That was a strange thing to have, okay. That's my motor carriage in the sea, by the way. Point to the sunken vehicle.
Oh. That's good to know, I guess. Why is it in the sea?
It's an installation, wet your lips, very conceptual. I wasn't feeling it. It was an accident, I'm sorry. I got drunk and apparently drove it into the sea. An official investigation has been launched by me to determine just that, ma'am. I don't know. I got drunk and drove it into the sea.
This calls for a funeral, if you ask me.
You suggesting we honor the carcass of my former motor carriage? No, that's senseless sentimentality. Inanimate objects don't have souls. I'm actually in the middle of a murder investigation right now. Let's honor the carcass of my former motor carriage.
Feels deserved, don't you think? Falling in the line of duty like that and all?
I don't think they have funerals for motor carriages. What an odd thought. Maybe I should. I don't want a funeral. I hate death. Maybe I should.
Quite odd. Our things are a part of our life world. They're made with our human sweat and they share human history. We should care about them as we care about humans. To some extent, at least.
Life world. Someone's been reading up on last century Gottwaldian philosophers. Play it cool now.
Alright, I'm in, but organizing a funeral takes a lot of time and effort, doesn't it? I don't get attached, definitely not to things. We'll organize a funeral, why not?
Oh yeah? You won't even be able to get it out of the water before early June. And where are you going to bury it? Who to invite? What music to play at the wake? Take it from someone who's been through a few funerals. It's easiest to just leave them there and let nature take care of it.
Wait, you did that with people?
That's all we have time for right now anyway. Come back here in June and see how you feel about it then. It's not like it's going anywhere.
It's a pity we don't get to do more frivolous side activities like rejuvenate the doomed commercial area or let's focus on the things we can actually do, right? It is kind of a pity we don't get to do more frivolous side stuff.
Yes, that is a pity. But for now, let's focus on the things we do get to do. Like the murder investigation, for example.
Okay, so, suggestion Heroic 15. She needs to go on a date with another drunk, badly. Kim's presence makes it awkward. But my suggestion is still very, very low. Now, let's be seeing you.